Welcome to our presentation about the HQR technology or the Harmonic Quantum Resonance technology. How harmonic quantum resonance functions. Since its existence, humanity has been permanently exposed to natural electromagnetic radiation from the cosmos, the sun, and among other things, the Earth itself. Electromagnetic radiation has been shown to be divided into two groups, positive EMF and negative EMF. The water in our body forms so-called water clusters that have a special hexagonal honeycomb structure and shield the body against EMF radiation. Positive EMF frequencies support the formation of natural and harmonic water clustering. On the other hand, strong negative EMF frequencies disrupt water cluster formation in our bodies. The amount of negative EMF radiation has increased dramatically due to the use of mobile phones, Wi-Fi, 3G, 4G and 5G, and has increased disruptive effects on the harmonic water clustering. Complaints reported due to negative EMF radiation are fatigue, stress, concentration disorders, insomnia, and various other physical complaints. These complaints may decrease under the influence of positive harmonic EMF frequencies that support the formation of water clustering. A harmonic resonator, which functions as a kind of specific antenna, could be the solution here, but is too weak to negate the influences of negative disharmonic radiation. The HQR card is a quantum resonator which protects and is powerful enough to reduce the effects of negative EMF on the water clustering in our bodies and the complaints associated with it. Here we see an example of the negative disruptive effect of strong EMF radiation. The water structures are broken and this has many negative biological effects on the body. The HQR card works against this as a resonator that returns a powerful, coherent harmonic resonance frequency and allows the healthy hexagonal water structures to recover. The first test results based on HQR technology. Here we see an investigation into the operation of the HQR technology. The differences in the crystal formation of saliva when exposed to EMF radiation in the left picture and exposure to the same EMF radiation with the HQR card were investigated. What we see is that with the exposure to EMF radiation is disturbed and disharmonic crystal formation occurs, and that with the same exposure with the HQR card a harmonic and structured crystal structure is created. This experiment investigated the influence of EMF radiation on the germination of cress seeds. A DECT telephone was used as a source of EMF radiation. In the same circumstances, the differences in the amount of germinating seeds with a DECT phone and a DECT phone with an HQR card were examined. The differences in germination are clearly visible after 6 days. When set up without an HQR card, 2 seeds have sprouted. When set up with an HQR card, 9 seeds have sprouted, a significant difference. This shows even more clearly what the trial with the cress seeds yielded at day 6 for results. In addition to the fact that more seeds have germinated during the setup with the HQR card, the seedlings also have a greener, healthier appearance. This indicates that, despite the equal environmental conditions, the EMF radiation has created an unfavorable situation which is neutralized by the HQR technology. This experiment looked at the effect of HQR technology when taking so-called Kirlian photos. In this form of photography, a photograph is made of the electromagnetic field that arises at an object or living organism. One of the characteristics is that in a healthy field around a living organism, this field is completely comprehensive and evenly distributed. If we compare the two photos with each other, we see that this is not the case in the photo on the left. There are holes in this field, and the field has an irregular and chaotic appearance. In the photo on the right, where HQR technology is present, the field is more enclosed and more harmonious. For another study into the operation of the HQR technology, we entered into a partnership with the Agricultural University in Wageningen. There it is investigated whether the HQR card has an influence on the quality of the milk in cows. This is done by looking in a barn where the amount of food for the cows is closely monitored, to see if there is a difference in the amount of protein in the milk of cows with an HQR card and cows without an HQR card. We are still waiting for the results of this investigation. The HQR card properties and application options. In addition to the resonator that is built into the card, there are also symbols on the outside of the card. These symbols each have a different geobiological characteristic. The side with the arrows has an energy that stimulates and excites. The side with the loops has an energy that has a calming effect. The geobiological properties can be compared with the different energies of yin and yang. The side with the arrows in this comparison is the male yang side that has an active energy. The side with the loops here is the feminine yin side that has a passive energy. You can carry the card with you 24 hours a day, during the day in your pocket because it fits perfectly in the small pocket of jeans, or chest pocket, but also in your bag. It works up to 3 meters away. You can also put the card on your bedside table at night to continue to experience the harmonic effect of the card at night. Several tests have shown that holding the metal strips on the sides of the card can boost the operation of the card. This is because the body itself generates a number of millivolts that, by touching the strips, reinforce the resonator. In this way, local effects of EMF can be counteracted more directly by focusing the card on this. Choosing between the yin and yang side of the card is an addition to see if it needs to be activated or calmed down. Make contact with the Power Boost strips for local application, for yourself and others. In addition to the personal effects of the card, it is also possible to place the cards in a room and thereby provide a room with protection. For this, the distance between the cards should overlap by approximately 50 centimeters and would mean that you do not have to constantly carry the card in your pocket. Another application would be to place the card in places where people work and are often under the influence of EMF radiation. For example, the card could remain in the workplace where people work with computers and telephones. The disadvantage of this application is that the effect is limited to a distance of 3 meters around the card. This was our presentation about the harmonic quantum resonance technology. Thank you for your attention.